Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Here we are. It is, of course, the Fruit Nut News on, of course, today, which is the 15th of June, 2026. We are, of course, the evening time. Bit of rain tonight. A little bit, it's not lasting very long. A little bit worried because, of course, we just laid a little bit of a patio. Don't want to get that wet, you know what I mean? Anyway, it's only forecast light rain, so should be okay. Okay. So, good evening, everyone. Hope we're all okay. Loads and loads of stuff going on. I'm actually having a job keeping up with it. Absolutely having a job keeping up with it. But anyway, let's a quick hello to everybody. We've got Sheila in, Looney's in, Chris Taylor's in, Mike Carter's in, Kazzy's in, Stephen's in, Bill Gill's in, Angela Davis is in, Anne's in, Canalboat Collins joining us tonight as well. We've also got Sharon Young, Sue Allen, Zena's in, Sunara's in, Olivia's in, Glenn's in, Jason's in, Ava's in, Jill's in, Gradders is in, Graham's in, Kira's in, Kirk Fraser's joining us, Pam, of course, all the way from America Shire, Maz New is in, as opposed to Maz Old, Sue's in from Cardiff, Leslie's in, Ann Taylor's in, Mika's in, Marvy the Hottie's in. I love that one. Yvonne Keely's in, Jackie J's in. So good evening, everyone. Oh, 33 people. 33 people. You can't go wrong. All the threes, 33. So what do we got for you tonight? Well, Melania tonight at the UFC fight. This was, of course, yesterday. Melania looked rather happy. Very unusual for Melania, that is. Also, as well, she looked like she'd been dragged through a hedge backwards. I was wondering if she was doing an impression of Boris Johnson. Know what I mean? But anyway, very interesting to see Melania enjoying herself. Maybe she was happy because it was Donald's 80th birthday. I don't know. I've got no actual idea. I've actually got no idea. But anyway, some people are saying it was Melania. Other people are saying it wasn't Melania. Some people are saying it was Wurzel Gummidge. Oh, dearie me. But let's have a look. We have got a little bit of gematria on the scruffy hair. Now, remember that they don't do these things for nothing. So let's have a look. Melania's scruffy hair day in gematria is 238, which means peace through strength, mighty work complete, decode upcoming storms, soon to be seen by sight, Jesus frees humanity. What does 911 mean? And divine consciousness. Told you, it's done for a reason, ladies and gentlemen. And of course, that's thanks to Jason for doing the gematria on that. Now, I know there are other people that do gematria, and that's okay. It's just that I've not got you on my screen in front of me at the moment. So there you go. So what else have we got now? Now FIFA are calling for the investigation of refereeing over the Haiti and Scotland game. Now, Haiti lost to Scotland 1-0. It was clear in this game. I didn't watch it, by the way. It was clear in this game that there was some very interesting stuff going on. And, of course, apparently there were two clear penalties that were flagged up by the VAR and the VAR officials. Unfortunately, or should we say fortunately for Scotland, the referee decided to ignore the officials. Now, This is really, really interesting. Of course, FIFA are cabal owned, as you should all be aware now. Okay, and what this is doing, this is highlighting the corruption. Okay, this is highlighting the corruption not only in FIFA itself, but also this is because the VAR officials were all Mexican. Now, we all know about the Mexican banditos, or should we say the Mexican mafia. This, of course, is all down to the illegal betting, money laundering, etc., etc., etc. So what it's doing is it's basically throwing highlight on all of this corruption. We had this during the Formula One. A few years ago. With Hamilton. Remember the one with Hamilton where Hamilton pulled over and let his teammate through, and then they both went on to finish first and second. They won the construction championship, and it was all rigged anyway. The racing went out the window. This goes on. Boxing, exactly the same. UFC fighting, exactly the same. It's all rigged, ladies and gentlemen. Maybe that's why Donald did a fight on the White House lawn, maybe to get to the bottom of things in a little bit more detail. And then, of course, let's go to Israel. Fucking hell. Israeli minister, I'm not sure which one it was, he's come out now and he's going, not content, right? Not content with killing and slaughtering hundreds of kids in a target practice event in Palestine, right? He's now claiming that Lebanon is basically ours. This is Israel. Israel are claiming that Lebanon is theirs, right? And what they've also done, I mean, this is absolutely unbelievable. They said that they are going to throw the native people out of the gas fields in Lebanon. Now, I'm presuming that these gas fields are basically on the land underground. So it's not like in the sea. This is on the land under the ground. Okay, so that's what Israel is saying today. Now, this is another thing that's happened as well. In Lebanon, okay, I mean, Italy have gone absolutely fucking nuts over this. The president of Italy, Meloni, the blonde-haired lady, Meloni, she's gone absolutely fucking nuclear on this, right? So, an Italian UN convoy was fired upon by Israel. Fucking by Israel in Lebanon. They apparently friendly fire. What a crock of shite. So this was an Italian UN convoy fired upon by Israel. Not only that, a Spanish UN soldier was also detained by the Israeli Defense Organization, right? Absolutely going nuts. There's been the Spanish now are getting involved in this. This is Julio Sanchez, whatever his fucking name is. Right now, we're not sure about him. In fact, we're not even sure about any of the fuckers anymore, because it seems to me that they're all pissing in the same pot. But anyway, we shall just have to, we'll just have to wait and see. I always say 72 hours, 84 hours, just sit at it and watch it. It's just incredible. Now, as you all know, yesterday as well, it was Donald Trump's birthday, as you all know. Maybe Melania was happy because he was 80. another year older. So, yeah, very interesting. But anyway, she was exceptionally happy. If you've not seen the clip of it, I think it's up on my wall. Go and have a look at it. But she was really, really, I've never seen her that happy before. So, I mean, I'm wondering if the silver-haired guys gave her a little tickle in the right places. You know what I mean? And she has come out to Michelle. Now, it seems as though that Michelle Obama was also at the UFC fight. Now, Michelle was fighting in the 200 kg category. Obviously, clearly fighting for, Obama. Now, apparently, Michelle ruptured a left testicle during a delicate manoeuvre on the canvas. Now, I'm not sure what that manoeuvre was. So Michelle is now in intensive care with a ruptured left testicle. One was okay, the left one was a bit... anyway, apparently Barack Obama rushed into the cage with, of course, the magic sponge. Unfortunately, Michelle didn't want a quick rub because, of course, it would have enlarged the sausage, so to speak, and made it even more painful. So anyway, that was really interesting. And then meanwhile, of course, we've got to talk about Stasi Starmer. Now, today we've had another one of the Monday morning meetings. You know, this is where he gets on stage and sprouts all his fucking bullshit. I mean, what is it now about Monday morning where he has to come out now every fucking Monday morning? You know, he's in some warehouse somewhere, in some flour mill in Burnley, you know, or he's down in the south at some technical fucking computer robotic country. I mean, why doesn't he just fuck off to the Cayman Islands where he's laundering all his fucking money? Know what I mean? Anyway, so he's been banging on about this under 16 children thing that's been going on social media. And unfortunately, what he hasn't told you, ladies and gentlemen, and I doubt whether you're going to be shocked by this, okay, he's basically said that adults will also have to register to basically use social media. And guess what? They will have to use digital ID, facial recognition software, passports, or credit cards to actually register to use Facebook, Meta, Instagram, etc., etc., etc. Fucking glad I'm on fucking Telegram. That's all I can fucking say. Fuck you, Starmer. Fuck your arse. That's what I say. Now, talking of fucking arses, the trial on Friday for the Ukrainian rent boys came to an end. Now, it seems as though that the jury are now deliberating. Now, I'm not sure how long this deliberation will take place. In the face of the post office inquiry, it might be a few years. Let's wait and see. So anyway, we're hoping that when the jury do come back and obviously make a decision, whichever way that goes, they basically will be, it will then be sort of be able to make public, because it won't be like an ongoing trial. So whether or not he's guilty or not doesn't really make any difference. The fact is that the trial will still go public, because there won't be any more reporting restrictions, because it'll all be done and dusted. So very interesting. Keep your eye on that one. Remember, if you're playing 5DGS, know what I mean? Anyway, next couple of days as well, Donald Trump is in France. Of course, this is the 2026 G7 meeting. You know, this is where they all get together and tickle one another's balls and, you know, and do all, you know, and do what they've got to do. Now, I would imagine that Donald Trump is going to go absolute fucking nuclear on Keir Starmer and the EU, especially after this public beheading that was all over Ireland. This is, I mean, you know, from an international point of view, ladies and gentlemen, this is really, really big news. Really, really big news. And then, of course, the other thing which is interesting, not only is the G7 thing and this beheading is important. Okay, we've got the Ukrainian biolabs have come out as well. So the 40 Ukrainian biolabs, where the Ukraine said, "Oh, well, it's okay because they don't really matter." Well, hold on a minute. You were producing mRNA vaccines. You were experimenting with mRNA technology and shit. And weren't you also producing anthrax and the Black Death, right? The Black Death, ladies and gentlemen. These people were fucking around with the Black Death. These people are fucking insane. I'm not being, when I say this, you know, I don't think people really understand the meaning of the word insane. Keir Starmer is insane, right? Right? The Labour government are insane, right? All of the people that belong to the Friends of Israel, right? And there's many of them. Both Conservative, Labour, Lib Dems, I don't give a fuck who they are, right? These people are so dangerous that they need to be locked up forever. In fact, I wouldn't even lock them up. I'd just hang them. That's what I'd do. These people are mentally ill. They really, really are. And, there's no getting away from it, ladies and gentlemen. What these people are planning to do, or should we say, have been planning to do, literally insane. They are literally la la fucking doodah bing dang. Know what I'm saying? Absolutely crazy. What else do we got? I've spoke about that. I think I've done that. Online bullshit. Yeah, so I spoke about that. Now, the Iran, fucking the Iran deal. The Iran deal. Right. Let's talk about the Iran deal. Right now. So, Iran are claiming victory over America. America are claiming victory over Iran. Fruit Nut News are claiming victory because we don't know what the fuck's going on. It's absolutely hilarious. You've got to, it's hilarious, right? It reminds me of that song, the Okie Dokie. Can you remember? Put your left leg in, your left leg out, in, out, shake it all about. Do the Okie Dokie and you turn around. Woo! That's what it's all about. Oh, the Okie Dokie. Oh, the Okie Dokie. Knees bend on, stretch, raw, raw, raw. Put your right hand in, your right hand out, in, out, shake it all about. Do the Okie Dokie. You know what I'm saying? Fucking crazy. Absolutely crazy. So, I got no idea what's happening. Are Iran winning? Are America winning? I don't fucking know. Is the Strait of Hormuz going to be opened? Who knows? Has America handed everything over to Iran? I don't know. It's fucking hilarious. You've got to laugh. You've got to laugh. It's fucking hilarious. Now, we wanted to tell you about the Cayman Islands for all you people that don't believe in money laundering and don't believe in offshore accounts. And, of course, have got no idea where all the money goes from in Britain, and you're all going, oh, fucking hell, where's all the fucking money go? I don't know. I can't work it out because it's just, it's too much for me to work out. Right? Okay, so let me tell you about a little building. There's a little building in the Cayman Islands. It's roughly about 5 stories tall. Which I'm not sure the figures on that, but let's just imagine 5 stories. So it's 5 stories tall. The footprint's not massive, which means the ground is not massive. And this building, ladies and gentlemen, it actually houses 18,857 different companies. Yeah, different companies. It's actually probably, there was one of these buildings in Switzerland, I do believe. Yeah, very interesting. 18,857 companies in one building. Now, I don't know about you. I just don't know about you. And of course, it's all about P.O. boxes. You've heard the P.O. boxes. Now, our most classic P.O. box is Derby, DE1. Now, if you have been paying attention since about 1976, you will notice that the Derby DE1 postcode is used quite a lot. Very interesting. Never been able really to track it down, but the Derby postcode is used in all kinds of things. National Lottery, Cats Fucking League, Save an Otter, Smashy Badger campaign, sponsor a rape gang member. DE1, Derby DE1, fucking brilliant. You've got to love it. What else have we got? Save a Tortoise from the Main Road campaign. What else have we got? Derby DE1. Fucking Derby DE1. Derby DE1 does a lot of shit, you know what I'm saying? Of course, the commercials are all on the BBC and, of course, the ITV, as you well know. Competitions, there's all sorts of competitions. Win a transit van in custom colours. It's Derby DE1. Send the postcode to Derby DE1. Oh, fucking hell. Hey, tell you what, it's brilliant. You gotta love it. Brilliant. P.O. boxes, you've gotta love it. Now, what else have we got? Now, Henry Novak. Now, a couple of days ago, there was a big rally in Southampton, and there was a lot of violence, and there was quite a few people arrested. So we wanted to give you a little bit of a summary of 2 of the people that were arrested. Okay. Now I want you to think about this. I want you to think about the types of people that would turn up at a march, at a disorder, so to speak. I want you to think about, could these individuals be paid? Are these individuals being paid? Who's paying them? Where does the money come from? Okay. So one individual that was arrested was basically had 24 previous offences. Drink driving, driving under the influence, drug driving. He ran an old lady over, left the scene of the accident, driving without due care and attention, driving with no insurance, driving with no tax. 24 offences, ladies and gentlemen. This guy got arrested. okay, at Southampton, supporting Henry Nowak. Very interesting, don't you think? And then there's an even greater one. Now, remember that supporting Henry was kind of like, you know, supporting, women and children. It was supporting all this kind of stuff, you know what I mean? Doing the right thing, you know, sticking up for, the atrocities that have been caused. So let's look at the second guy. I'm not going to mention these two people's names because there's no point. But the second guy had 19 previous offences. Domestic violence, numerous counts. Okay. GBH, numerous counts. Bullying, numerous accounts. Coercive behaviour, numerous accounts. He once knocked out his girlfriend's front teeth and then said that if she woke up, he would kill her. This is a guy that was arrested at the Southampton shindig. Makes you wonder, doesn't it? Makes you wonder the types of characters that are going to these marches and places. This is one of the reasons why I don't go, because you can soon... So, here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. Are these people paid agitators? Are they, some form of military out-of-control people? Or should we say in-control people? Okay. Very, very interesting. Wouldn't you say? I would. What else have we got? That's about it, actually, tonight, you know. That's about it. Just wanted to say, no point being in love and light. This is a little bit of a recap, really, of my friend Alex. I posted up about this, actually. This is all about being in love and light. I suggest that you watch this video 2 or 3 times because it's actually a very, very powerful message. And the powerful message is that really we can't go round the world, waving crystals and pretending that everything's okay. We can't pretend that there isn't any darkness. We can't pretend that there isn't any evil. We can't pretend that everybody is good, etc., etc., etc. We can't do that. Okay, it's actually really, really interesting that there's many people that are on this actual 5D spectrum where they are, should I say, totally oblivious to the world around them and the things that are going on. And don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with being positive. There's nothing wrong with crystals. There's nothing wrong with Reiki. There's nothing wrong with all that. No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. I'm all for that. But then there's no point. There's also no transparency in denying, of course, that evil doesn't exist. Burying your head in the sand over child trafficking and paedophilia and all the atrocities that happen in the world. That wasn't what you were supposed to do. It's not what you're supposed to be doing now. You're supposed to be not only, I wouldn't say glorifying the evil. What I would say is that you should be shining your light upon the evil so that all people can basically see this fucking shit for what it is, and we can finally do something about it as a species, as the human race is supposed to do. And you know what I mean? To pretend that evil doesn't exist and everything is all love and light and all that is the a very naive and also a very dangerous way to be thinking. A very dangerous way to be thinking. It's almost like turning a blind eye. Know what I mean? It's you know, it's kind of, you're not really doing yourselves any favors. You know, I mean, like I say, we don't want to gloat on it. We don't want to, you know, do all that kind of stuff. And there's, I mean, and then we've got these people that are these people are pretending that they're in 5D. You know, I mean, fucking come on. I mean, in 5D, really? I mean, where the fuck are you then? Because that's not the world around at the moment. Yeah, it might 5D might be coming. Frequency changes might be coming. Frequency changes might be on the way, right? Frequency changes is probably happening now. 5D is maybe on the way. It's not here yet, though. It's not here yet. Maybe we've got a little way to go yet, maybe. I don't know. One of the... I saw a little video, and I don't know whether it's AI or not, and I'm not really bothered whether it is or not. But remember this silver-haired gentleman that... you know, the silver-haired gentleman that were with Donald Trump. Now, some people are saying that they're from Agartha. Some people are saying that they're Palladians. Some people are saying that they're another type of a race. I mean, some people have said that they were Norwegian police. Anyway, this guy said, and I don't know whether it's AI, and I'm not bothered. But what he said was, humanity needs to be patient. Yeah, be patient. I mean, when you think about it, we've only been in this game for about 8 years, really. It's not really a long time, really, when you think about the grand scale of things and you think about what's been happening on planet Earth over the last, let's say 100 years. Okay, so 8 years really is not all that long, really, on the grand scheme of things. And it's very interesting that. It's very interesting that one of the things come to mind with me personally about all this 5D and 3D and frequency shit and all that is that evil prevails. Evil prevails when good men do nothing. Okay? So evil prevails when good men do nothing. And, you know, you don't have to do like a lot, really, to make a big difference. I mean, seriously, you don't really have to do a lot. If everybody did a little bit, just a little bit every day, right, then the world would change overnight. The problem that we've got is that good men are doing nothing. And you can do all kinds of things. And, of course, I suppose it's all about sticking together, standing together, doing the right thing. The trouble is, you see, is that many people aren't doing the right thing. Many people are turning a blind eye, of course. Many people are saying, well, it's my job. I had to do it because it was my job. You know, I mean, let's take a particular job. Let's take a particular job title that is quite important. Let's think about let's think about being a bailiff, right? Being a bailiff is a choice. Causing misery to people is a choice, okay? And you know, you've got to think to yourself, what types of people are drawn to doing those types of jobs? Yeah? you've then got to look at traffic wardens. I mean, you know, to be honest, you can earn more money stacking shelves in the co-op overnight or working in an Amazon warehouse, okay, than you can being a traffic warden. Why the fuck would you be a traffic warden? Okay, why would you be a bailiff? So you see, let's just take those two examples, right? If nobody turned up for those jobs, if nobody did those jobs, think about the changes that would make. If people refuse to do those jobs, I'm not doing it. No, I'll do something different. I'll go and stack shelves. I'll do whatever I've got to do, but there's no way am I going to do those jobs, right? You just think about the local authority and the companies that employ those people. You think about that, what they would do, right? What would they do if they couldn't get people to do those jobs? Okay, do you know what I mean? And people that do those jobs, right? They've got no excuse, and I'll tell you for why. There are far better paying jobs than being a bailiff or being a traffic warden. Far better jobs. Far better jobs. Better pay as well. Yeah, lots of them are on a power trip. That's an interesting point. Anyway, listen, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to get myself off tonight. It's been a pleasure once again. We're fast approaching 9 p.m. I've had a bit of I wouldn't say an easy day today, but it's been a less busy day today. Tomorrow is also going to be a busy day. As you saw from the video earlier, we are, I am trying to get that outdoor kitchen finished. And so we've got a deadline of July the 1st. There is a party, I think, on July the 4th, so it's got to be done forthwith. We've got, it's the 15th, so about 15 days to go. So, And the worst thing about a project like that is actually not the main part of it. The worst part is the actual nitty gritty bits. They're the ones that take a while. We've got to actually, we still got to fit the kitchen yet, which is going in that bit, and we've also got to make a bench. A long bench for people to sit at and eat from. So that's got to be made. That's going to be bespoke to be made. The kitchen hopefully is going to slide in relatively easily, but that's still probably another 2 days job, I would say. So, even though 15 days sounds a long time, it's actually not, but we will prevail. We will prevail. It's a bit like Armageddon. Okay, it's a bit like Armageddon. Anyway, I'm going to get myself off. Love you loads. You have a great evening, everybody. Don't forget, without you lot, of course, the channel wouldn't be as popular as what it is. Of course, I want to thank you because I do look through the Fruit Nut chat group in order to look at all the information that's coming through on there. So, if I don't happen to mention something, it's not, maybe it's because I've missed it, or, sometimes I get, 900 messages in one day. It does take quite a bit of actually going through. Anyway, listen, I'm going to get myself off. Have a great evening. Enjoy yourself, whatever it is you're doing. And we will catch up with you again tomorrow, which, of course, is Tuesday, the 16th of June. Take care. Love you loads.